Dito tayo sa sahig. So, I actually already finished shooting this video once, but I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the footage I was able to film. I just didn't like it. It didn't feel right. So, I'm filming this again. That was my sister.
Sister review.
Oh, sister review. Saan ka ba da? So anyway, I don't think I've shared enough of myself, at least here in my videos on YouTube. Kasi usually I talk more about the behind the scenes of what's happening in my life and other things on my Instagram. Shout out to my IG followers. So the thing here is that I've been talking so much about personal finance in my videos over the past year, but in reality, there's just so much more to life than just personal finance. Sabi nga ni Jessie J, diba, na it's not about the money. Hindi lang naman puro pera ang kailangan atupagin sa buhay. Medyo madilim. So let me just... So with this video, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little update on the ganaps I have in my life to at least paint a fuller picture of me. Now, I don't think what's happening in my life is that important to you guys, but at least for myself, this video is really meant for me as a progress marker. So we're gonna zoom out a bit into the reality of things, or at least the reality that is my life and what's going on with me. So like, if you're wondering what this is, it's my microphone. Dito ko nalagay. So where do I start? I guess at this point in time, I'm currently 21 years old and I'm at the point where I'm trying to do a life reset. I guess like a keyword that would describe everything that has happened, or at least my current state of mind, is struggling. I'm not always so put together, even though I give that impression in my videos because it's already edited, it's done. But most of the time, magulo yung utak ko, and there's just a lot of things I'm thinking about. So siguro I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of what has happened to me, my life at least, in the last few months. So early into the year, February, I was interning for PDAX. If you remember in my Week in My Life video that I uploaded last year, I mentioned that I was interning for PDAX since August, and that was until December. But they invited me back in February to intern again, but this time as part of a different team. Internships aren't actually required in my degree program. I just actively seek them out myself. So at that time, I was trying to balance three things. I was trying to balance my internship, my YouTube thing, and also my schoolwork. For those of you guys who didn't know, I'm actually an incoming senior sa UP Diliman. I'm taking up a course in political science. Medyo malayo, no? Like most people think my course is like accounting or finance-related economics, but no, my course is actually political science. So ever since the pandemic started and I started my YouTube channel, I just really shoved everything and anything I can into my schedule. Pinuno ko siya. And looking back at it now, parang it's like a one-way ticket to burnout. It's crazy. But I have a justification, okay? I'm not like entirely crazy. In justification ko is that when else am I ever gonna get this much free time? Because at least in the pandemic, right, lockdown, I could essentially do all of these things at the same time because I don't have to physically be there. So why not pagsabayin lahat and see what happens? Whenever I felt tired, syempre napapagod din ako. I just tell myself this is just the necessary sacrifice para I get to have what I want in the future. And that is to hustle now, enjoy later. And for the most part, okay naman. I was able to pick myself up and really grind my way through all of those months. And everything was good and well, like solid siya, until early this year when I started to feel like a creeping frustration towards the work that I was doing. This is how I've been spending most of my time, most of my nights really. I'm just like editing, making videos for the past few weeks, months, year. And it's getting to a point na I'm just getting tired. It's so tiring. I don't know. And to be honest, I've been in somewhat of a life slump these past few months. Like I just felt this general feeling of tiredness. Na I don't want to work. I don't want to make videos. I don't want to do my internship work. I just want to drop everything now and not do anything at all. And I came across this article from the New York Times. I don't know if you guys saw that. But it was describing this feeling brought about by the pandemic, and that was a term called languishing. And it was able to somewhat describe my emotions and my general feeling towards things that I was doing. Na nawawalang gana, languishing. But even though I was feeling this feeling, most of the time I would just like shrug it off, like whatever, I still have work to do. I don't have time to feel this way. So I just kept going. at the same time, I was so confused as to why I was feeling this way because generally things are going well for me. I don't have any major life problems to slow me down. So in a sense, it made me feel guilty as to why was I feeling these kind of feelings when everything's going well. I had all the resources I needed to be able to do great work. So how come I'm slowing down in the process of doing great work? This video is more or less an effort of getting my life back into order. It's an attempt. And I know that making this video isn't instantly gonna fix everything or like all of the problems and all of the feelings I've been feeling, but at least it's a step in the right direction. I'm acknowledging it, I'm processing it, and now it's time to like take action. Moody. Right, so the thing here is that I've been in this constant state of analysis paralysis, like overthinking lang kasi these past few weeks, months, probably months na nga at this point. And like the thing here is that the more I think, the more worried I become, and the more worried I become, the more paralyzed I feel, or the more trapped I feel. I would talk about this feeling I've been feeling with people, and yeah, someone just said nga na overthinking leads to unproductivity, and the more you overthink, the more paralyzed you become nga, because you think about so many things. But I think I need to take my own advice and just take action because, yeah, I don't know why at this point I'm overthinking so much. Like, there's just so many factors that I know now that needs to be thought of more carefully. But then also, I missed the time where I just started and I don't know, I just did what I like. I felt like doing something, so I did it and then see where it went. And now I'm at the scale, I don't know why I'm thinking a lot more and I'm more careful with the things that I do. It's just me, and I need to overcome that. Like, it's all in the mind. Like, mindset is important, I keep saying that. But then also, your mind can be like a big roadblock to doing the things that you want, like getting closer to what you want to achieve. And yun lang naman, like, this is just like a rant, and I'm just in the process of figuring things out because as much as it looks like I know what I'm doing when I edit my videos, I really don't. Most of the time, I'm just like thinking and I'm worried about whether or not what I'm doing is the right thing, whether or not there is a right thing. But at the end of the day, you need to choose, you need to act. What I need to do now is just like thinking about the next step. Because like, instead of thinking the next 5 to 10 steps, I just need to keep thinking about the next thing, right? What am I gonna work on next and the next? Like, sure, it's good to have like the long-term vision, but I'm being comfortable in the fact that the steps that I'm going to be taking, getting there, could change and it could take me somewhere else. But yeah, just like one step at a time. Just like the next step, the next project, the next video. And then I'll worry about where it can take me from time to time, but not all the time. That's just like, my brain, stop! Progress is slow, like really, really slow. Whenever we're working towards anything in life or we're working towards our goals, we're working on skills, progress can be so hella slow. After letting myself feel this feeling of sadness and just like general frustration, it's now time for me to take action, like move forward, move past it. And that meant I had to slow down with my uploads here on YouTube. If you guys notice na, from uploading every week, I just slowed down to probably once a month, twice a month. So I was thinking that maybe if I shift things around in my life, I could probably get out of that slump. Parang refresh. So around July, I actually ended my internship at PDAX, and I was thinking that my life slump was probably caused by this feeling of stagnation because I was doing the same things day in and day out for like a span of a year na in the 4 corners of my wall.
Oh God.
I'm not sure. This is like... But I'm currently working on my internship presentation because I'm about to end my internship soon. Now it's currently July, so it's almost 1 year, and it's about time for me to move internships. I was really sad to end my internship because I was there for almost a year and I've already made friends and I already got comfortable with the company. I knew the things that were happening. I knew what to do. Okay, there's a surprise. No?
Hello. Yeah, goodbye.
After PDAX, I was invited to join Taksumo as a growth marketing intern, which was exciting to me because it was a new opportunity to learn new things. Medyo nag-change ng pace because it's a smaller team, it's a different industry, and honestly, there was a lot of catching up I needed to do just because I was taking on a marketing role and my course isn't really related to it. Real talk, a lot of the things that I currently know now are the things that I learned mostly online. I know that school is important and things like that, but a lot of my most important life skills that I know now are the things I taught myself with the help of the internet. I think it's absolutely amazing that we currently live in a time where you can learn anything that you want with just like a quick type, mahahanap mo na siya. Which is why I'm so excited because the sponsor of today's video is Skillshare. So Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of interesting classes where you can learn skills in graphic design, marketing, photography, video production, cooking, and even freelancing. So I'm a super big advocate of investing in yourself, and in general, I just find it fun to learn additional skills, either as a hobby or to boost your work productivity. Supercharge. And I've partnered up with Skillshare to give the first 1,000 of you guys a free 1-month trial if you sign up with the link in the description. And here are some of the interesting classes I recommend you guys check out. So the first one is Thomas Frank's Productivity Masterclass on how to create a productivity system. Super idol ko siya. Let me just say that I've been watching him since 2015 and he's just grown so much. This class by Kat on social media marketing is also interesting. It's very useful if you're trying to grow a brand or a following for your business. Or even this class by Regine Gilbert on inclusive user experience. Very helpful if you're into web development things, designing websites. There's just honestly a lot of classes to choose from, and 1 month is a pretty long time to start learning all of these classes. So enjoy! Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Thanks for the support. Big love. To supercharge this entire process and the momentum I was having with like getting my life together again and shifting things around, I also started exercising. Today's exercise day. So before COVID kasi, I did Muay Thai after my classes to get that healthy dose of hua hua hua. I just always loved exercising. I like getting to move, but unfortunately, it was something that I slowly let go of while I was like juggling the other things. So as time went on that I wasn't exercising, that I was just sitting 24/7, it started to affect my mood where I was starting to get groggy, I was starting to get frustrated. So yeah, parang ganun. I just feel like it's weighing me down. And worst of all, it started appearing in my belly.
No! God, please, no!
Yeah, I didn't like that. I really didn't like that. So I made moves to reintegrate exercise back into my life.
3, 2, 1.
I needed to start moving again. And if you remember at the start of the year, I set a goal for myself to run 2 virtual races.
I'm jogging and it's so cold. 7:12 in the morning.
Hello, this is day 3. What's up, my vlog?
So happy to say I'm running more. I actually completed 1 virtual race already. I have accomplished the first virtual race. This is the medal. I was never really a runner, or at least I didn't know how to run. I didn't like it. But as of this point, as I'm filming this video, I've already run a total of 227 kilometers.
Happy Monday. So I just ran. After 2 weeks of not running. Kasi excuse ko umuulan. Kaya I don't run.
Right now, I'm currently doing another 125 kilometers. Like, I'm on a roll, and I want to continue this momentum of fixing up my life. Another big problem area is my workspace, or at least lack of a workspace. Okay, just to show you, this is the current state of our desk. You can see, me and my sister share a desk. And this is usually how our desk looks like. Walang proper setup to work with, kaya most of the time I feel so unproductive talaga. And so we share the same desk. And the problem with being on this side is that there's the desk is like blocking my legs, and it's a massive drag to my productivity and the things that I get done. I've never really had my own workspace, but given how much time I've spent over the past year sitting at the exact same spot, I think it's about time that I invest into my own workspace, into my own productivity. I'll be vlogging the process and I'll make a video on building my first ever desk setup. If you guys have tips, please leave them in the comment section below. I need help. Like, oh my god. Overall, because I've been exercising more and all of these little shifts that I've been doing, I've been feeling so much better. And even though I'm slowing down a bit here on YouTube, I think it's really important for me to do because honestly, sobrang hirap mag-juggle and I just really needed that. And I know that making this video, uploading this video, isn't magically gonna fix my life just like that, but at least it's a step in the right direction. So to the person who's still watching this right now, from this moment on, we're accountability buddies. We're all honestly on that continuous process of working on the things that we want to make happen in our lives. And I feel like this video is a nice mini time capsule of my own process that I had to go through to get to wherever I may end up in the future. So this is me making a more conscious effort on how I spend my minutes, my hours, my days moving forward, so that past me can be proud of how far I'll be able to go, and future me will be grateful for all of the effort I made early on. yeah, let's just work on all of our goals together and make the things that we want to happen in our lives happen. Yes. Peace out.